how long does it take to charge up the S20 Ultra and how its charging speeds compare to the fastest chargers offered on other flagship phones like iPhones, Pixels and OnePlus devices. Hello guys, my name is Vic with PhoneArena and today I have 7 of the most popular top-tier phones in 2020 and I have drained their batteries completely. All of them are ready for a charging speed race. I have prepared the chargers that come in the box with each of the phones. Now there's the same 25 watt fast charger for the S20 Ultra and the Note 10 Plus. You have an 18 watt charger for the S10 Plus, an 18 watt charger for the iPhone and the Pixel, and a 30 watt charger for the OnePlus. And finally, the shameful 5 watt super slow charger for the iPhone 11. You can see more battery specs on your screens and it's time to kick this thing off. Flip the charging switch and the phones start charging all at the same time. On the side you will see a timer for your convenience as well. And 5 minutes after the beginning of the test, it's time to do our first check, starting with the new S20 Ultra. It already has 29% on the battery meter, quite a good start. The Galaxy S10 Plus next to it already has a 20% charge. The Note 10 Plus has 32% on the battery meter. Next up, the iPhone 11 Pro Max has charged up to 22%. The iPhone 11, which uses the incredibly slow 5 watt charger, only has 11%. Finally, the Pixel 4 XL has 24% charged up. And the OnePlus 7T, it actually leads the way with 37%. What OnePlus does with its Warp Charge technology is truly impressive. But let's move a little forward and do our next check, 30 minutes after the beginning of this charging test. The Galaxy S20 Ultra keeps on charging at a nice fast pace and already has 59% battery level. The S10 Plus is noticeably slower and has just 40% charge. Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which uses the same charger as the Ultra but has a smaller battery, pulls ahead and has a 64% charge level. The iPhones are a bit slower. The Pro Max has charged up to 46% and the iPhone 11 is still only at 20%. The Google-made Pixel 4 XL has a 48% charge, and finally the OnePlus 7T again impresses as its battery has already charged up to 74% in just half an hour. The rest definitely could take a lesson from OnePlus. And our next check happens in 45 minutes after the beginning of this test. The S20 Ultra now has 86% on the battery meter, the S10 Plus has 59%, the Note 10 Plus has 87%, and at this point the Ultra and the Note have almost equaled out. The iPhone 11 Pro Max has 68% battery charge, while the regular iPhone 11 only has 29% battery charge. That is just sad. Next, the Pixel has 68%, meaning that it charges just as fast as the iPhone Pro Max. Finally, the OnePlus 7T is nearly finished at 94% and it is the phone to get if you want the absolute fastest charging speeds. Just a bit later, 58 minutes after we started this test, the OnePlus 7T reaches a full 100% charge, beating all the phones in this test. The funny thing is that all of the phones here are way more expensive than this $600 powerhouse coming from China. It's a great value for money offer. And we do our next check at 1 hour into the test and the S20 Ultra now has 98% charge, the S10 Plus has 78% charge, the Note 10 Plus stands at 95% as it seems to have slowed down towards the end, the Pro Max has 81% charge, while the regular iPhone 11 only has 38% on the battery meter, and the Google Pixel runs alongside the iPhone Pro Max at an 82% charge level. In just a few minutes after this check, the Galaxy S20 Ultra finishes charging and it's done in 1 hour and 4 minutes. While it's not quite as fast as the OnePlus, keep in mind that it has a much larger 5000 mAh battery on the inside too. It's also interesting that Samsung seems to have done some optimizations for charging here because the S20 Ultra actually charged faster than the Note 10 Plus, and both phones have the same chargers, but the Ultra has the larger battery. Speaking of the Note, it reaches a full 100% charge in 1 hour and 6 minutes, a great result too. We still have 4 phones left to run and all of them take their time. We do a routine check at the 1 hour and 15 minutes mark and you can see the scores. The S10 Plus has 90%, the iPhone 11 Pro Max also has 90%, the regular iPhone 11 has just 46%, and the Google Pixel 4 XL is a bit ahead at 92%. Let's keep this test going. Next up, we do a check at 1 hour and a half, and these phones still haven't finished charging. You have 96% on the S10 Plus, the iPhone 11 Pro Max also has 96%, the iPhone 11 has just 55% on the battery meter, and finally the Pixel has 97%. These last percentage points are the slowest to charge, but we'll wait for a few more minutes and the S10 Plus reaches a full charge in 1 hour and 42 minutes. The Google Pixel is neck and neck with the iPhone, but the Pixel finishes a bit faster, with a full charge in 1 hour and 48 minutes. The iPhone 11 Pro Max gets to 100% battery charge just 3 minutes later in 1 hour and 51 minutes. With all of this, the only phone left charging is the regular iPhone 11 with its super slow 5-watt charger. It really is an embarrassment for Apple to ship such a slow charger in 2020. We for once won't have you sitting around waiting for hours for this one phone to finish charging, so we'll just give you the final score. The iPhone 11 takes a painfully long 3 hours and 33 minutes to finish charging. Yikes! We should also mention that the iPhone 11 does support fast charging speeds, but only if you purchase a compatible adapter which is sold separately. It just boggles the mind that you have to spend about $30 on a fast charger and then $20 on a cable just to use fast charging on the iPhone 11. Anyway, here's once again the list of the phones in this comparison and the time it took them to reach a full 100% charge using nothing but the adapters included with the phones. The Galaxy S20 Ultra did surprisingly well. Samsung has optimized the 25-watt charger, so it's a bit faster than the same charger on the Note 10 Plus, and both these phones charge much faster than last year's S10 series, which is a nice improvement. Of course, we'll also be showing you our detailed battery drain test of the S20 Ultra and other phones, so stay tuned for that, and also don't forget to visit us on the web at www.phonearena.com to see these tests and a lot more in a lot of detail. My name is Vic. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't hesitate to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, and why not subscribe to see more from us in the future. Thanks for being with us. Stay well, and I will see you in the next one.